have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message...
Hi, Lizette. It's Officer Boyle, Connecticut Police Department.
Hi.
Hi. So listen, I'm not going to make an arrest tonight.
Okay.
I need to do a little bit more investigation.
Okay.
Because John has a video
Okay.
of what happened, and I wanted to see if your neighbor has some other video from a different angle.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, your youngest daughter...
Yes.
He's going to stay with Dad, and she's going to go on vacation with Dad.
Okay.
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 And I'm still going to work on it because now it's borderline. We've gone from it's pretty strong to now borderline.
Okay. Because of his video?
Because of his video.
Okay.
Now, one of my questions for you is, when was the last time that and John had any type of real contact?
A couple of weeks ago when I went to go pick up Amelia and she made a comment and he told her he was going to rip her right out of the fucking car. Quote unquote.
Okay.
I also have messages for him from 2 weeks ago, text messages of him calling me a cunt and him wishing I was dead.
All right, so a couple of weeks ago...
That was on Father's Day was the messages from him. And I would have to look up and research my OW for messages and stuff because I document every time something happens. But I would have to look it up because I don't remember off the top of my head. But the last interaction was at his house when we had to pick up. And he even tried to involve neighborhood kids that were on their bikes in that one. Luckily, she stayed in the car at that time. And I just said, can you please stop? And that again was in front of our 7-year-old.
So...
He's going to rip her out of the fucking car.
So as far as and Dad, so that was their last interaction, but when was the last time they had an actual daughter-parent type relationship?
Years. It's been years. They have not years.
And
it's been going on for years. She hasn't gone to him since she was about 10 or 11 years old. Just in January 2024 was when the court ordered that she was allowed to choose whether she wasn't going to be forced, in other words, to go to his house on his parenting time, and that her relationship with him would be at her discretion. Okay. The judge also did in I think November. There was also a post judgment that was even the judge says in the post judgment Mr. Conrad fails to understand his role in the breakdown of the relationship with his child.
Okay. All right. So, cause I'm just trying to establish here whether or not, yes, he is her biological father, whether he has any type of actual legitimate parental control over her.
He really doesn't. I mean, he has legal custody. I have to be like, let's say I want to sign her up for camp. I have to be like, hey, I want to sign her up for this camp. And then he can say no, and then I can say, okay, I have final decision making. So I have final decision making on all educational, all religious, anything major to go that has to happen with the kids. I have to discuss it with him and let him know what's going on, but I make all the final decisions.
Okay.
And that is because of his behavior before in court, and that was what was recommended by the guardian ad litem, and that's what we agreed to the last time we were officially in court.
Okay, and 2024 was when the judge said that she can't be forced and that the relationship is at her discretion.
Yep, that was January 26th of 2024. I have the court order at home, of course, and I have all that post-judgment, all those things I have at home.
Okay.
I do have all that paperwork if you need a copy of it.
Not right now. I'll let you know if I do.
Okay.
Okay. I would suggest that maybe in the future, I mean, if she doesn't want a relationship with dad, if you do have to go pick up, maybe leave.
Yeah, I won't bring her with me. I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah,
but at the same token, even if he has a video that makes him look good, he antagonized and went after our 14-year-old child. So I'm just, even with his video, I'm just, I know you're doing the best you can. You have to follow certain parameters. I totally understand that. But this is just him, again, working his way around the law over and over and over again.
The other thing that I'm going to suggest is when he comes to, when you guys do the child exchange here in Wallingford, again, I talked to him and I'm going to talk to him again. My suggestion is for you guys to go back to court and have the court have it where you guys have to do it here at the police department or at the Southington Police Department. This way, there's video and there'll be something. But I'm also going to suggest that if you do have to do it at your house, that you not come outside.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to go back inside just because I was, afraid of, I'm always afraid of them interacting because it's always hostile.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. But it's also like, okay, yeah, she's a 14-year-old kid, but she's also like, I can't control. I can sit unless I tie her down. Like, there's also what can I do to make her stay inside? At the same time, punish her and do all those things. So yes, I will absolutely do my best. But again, I'm not I can't. I'm doing my best as a parent, but I also can't control her, and I can't control him.
Well, I mean,
she shouldn't have to feel that way. She honestly should be able to roam where she lives freely, even go outside in the parking lot to say goodbye to her sister without, fear of being attacked by her father or him instigating something so he can use it in court. Because that's what this is. That's now what
I know.
This is about.
And I hear where you're coming from. I do. She should be able to roam where she wants. I'm just, as long as she's under the age of 18, as her mom, you do have the power to tell her no, you're to stay in the house, just so that she doesn't get herself in trouble. Because the last thing I want is for her to finally snap, and she's the one that initiates it.
Exactly, and that's what he's counting on. That's what he wants to happen. 100%.
So
I totally agree with you.
That's why I'm just suggesting to you going forward that if you have to do a child exchange with, tell her to stay in the house. And
so now I'm out of options too, because now he's a crazy person. Now he's going to be even more mad at me with all this nonsense, right? And now I can't do anything. And now he's allowed, after he just attacked my older daughter, he's allowed to get on a plane with my younger daughter, because I can't even do an emergency ex parte right now because it's Sunday. There's no court open.
But also, your younger daughter wasn't really involved in any of this.
She was a witness to it many times again.
She was a witness, but she's not the victim.
This is family court, and these situations are the only situations where people are forced to continue a relationship with their abusers.
I know. I know.
It's
and unfortunately, we can't really get involved in the civil side of it. I mean, at this point, we're kind of,
but he attacked my daughter.
Yeah.
So something's got to happen.
So
the video says he attacked my child.
Like I said,
the child who's underage.
The case is not closed. I'm just letting you know that as far as, all right, she's gonna go on vacation with Dad. Okay. And I'm still working on it.
Okay, I appreciate that. Right. I'm super frustrated, as you can see. I don't know if you guys have pulled up all the reports and everything else, but this has been an ongoing thing for years. It started with him accusing me of trying to hit him with my car when there was video evidence that I did no such thing. This has been going on for years and years and years with him, and it just doesn't end, and it continues to escalate. Yeah. And it's upsetting. I'm upset for my daughter. I'm upset that she even has that much anger that, that she felt like, she had to do what she did today, or that she felt like she had to defend herself. So I'm hoping that maybe the neighbor's Ring camera will give another angle, or maybe, some more reviewing will go over with this, because this is not sitting well with me. It's so many times, and every time it's nobody can do anything because everybody says it's civil, and it's okay, well, what has to happen? I've literally called scared for myself and for my kids, and It's like, oh, okay, because they went around certain parameters and they're smart and they know the rules and they work around those rules, they get away with it.
Nope, all this does is just makes it just isn't as cut and dry. That's all. So I'm still looking at it. I'm going to be talking to John again a little later.
Okay, would I be able to have access to that video that was sent to you, that I could take a look at it, or is that something that would have to wait till after?
It would have to be once the case is closed, and if there's any type of arrest, it'll be after it goes through court.
Okay. I'm just curious as to what the video, I mean, because he was literally up in her face.
Yeah, no, listen,
antagonizing her. I don't know how that's not an assault.
It shows.
Like, I don't know how we get, then why can't you be arrested? I don't understand.
Because we've now, there's, in the state of Connecticut, you can discipline your child within reason.
You can discipline your child by assaulting them and antagonizing them?
So he never, listen, Lizette,
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Lizette, there are some questions about whether or not, there was an actual headbutt, or maybe she got a bloody nose out of stress. I have to look at the video.
No, she didn't get a bloody nose out of stress. Stress doesn't bring on her bloody noses. Physical contact does.
Okay.
I know you're doing your best, and you're doing so good with me and being so patient. But I am so irate right now, and this is completely out of control. Because there's a law, you can discipline your children.
What is that?
This is an ongoing problem with him. He has threatened me. He has threatened my child. This is completely out of control. So we showed a video. He could have doctored that video. Like, why isn't an arrest being made? I just don't understand. Oh my God.
I have to do further investigation. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
And I appreciate
I'm not saying that no arrest is happening, but I also can't promise you that an arrest is going to happen.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, from what it looks like, I'm probably going to have to send this up to court, and the court's going to be the one that makes the decision. This is not closed. I'm just letting you know that your youngest daughter will be going on vacation with Dad.
Okay.
Okay?
Perfect. Okay, so then unless something changes from tonight till tomorrow morning, then that's what will be happening.
And that's what, yes.
Okay, now let's say while they're on vacation for 2 weeks, something comes up and you guys are like, all right, we need to arrest him. What happens? Does that happen when he comes back to Connecticut?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm afraid of. Now what happens when he doesn't come back from California with her?
So that would be you go to
family and everything there to support him there.
Listen, that would be when you go. You would have to go back to civil court. You'd have to tell them what's going on. You'd have to show them everything, and then it's the civil court is the ones that usually do warrants in these types of cases for custodial interference. All right, because they're the ones that have made up the agreements. They're the ones who made up the provisions. They're the ones that can enforce those provisions.
And they do nothing ever to enforce it. It's like a slap on the wrist and like, okay, go on your way.
Listen, I'm not saying that it's not frustrating.
I know. I mean, you can, I know that you can obviously tell from talking with me that I've been through this a few times before.
But the thing is, the criminal and the civil world, although they do intertwine every once in a while, they're two very different worlds. All right? I have certain statutes that I have to go by, but for custodial interference, for my half of it, we need like a crazy amount of evidence and probable cause in order to do it just from our end, whereas the civil court, because they already have all of your guys' custodial agreements and provisions, they have a little bit more leeway as to when they can start holding people accountable. Because from what I've seen in the house, he actually did serve some time for not paying child support.
Yeah.
So the court, they will take action. It just, we need to get enough to take that action to satisfy the statute. If we don't have it, we cannot take that action.
So him coming after her trying to walk away from him isn't enough.
I'm not saying that.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So I guess I just sit and wait tight. So right now I sit and wait tight until I hear from you guys, I guess.
Yes.
And just pray that he does the right thing and brings her back.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Now that's what I'm afraid of, because now he's going to retaliate.
We checked. Fine. When I speak to John again, I will let him know that, after the 2 weeks, make sure he brings her back to Connecticut and to do everything that he's supposed to do.
Okay.
Okay. So that he doesn't get into further trouble.
Okay.
But all I'm saying to you is right now tonight, your daughter's going on vacation with Dad. All right.
Okay.
And I have to do a little bit more on this. I need a little bit more. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Lizette.
All right, great. I appreciate your time, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Thanks.